battle has just begun!
Hello. This is going to be my rematch with smashbr0spro33. After our first match, he actually initiated a game chat and was like, wow, did I just get 6-0'd by a Metagross? And then he's like, how about if we grab some other pokes and have another battle? So I, of course, agreed to that, and I grabbed my team B or C, which this is hardly a team, but basically the idea is with Xatu and Sableye, I should be able to counterattack a lot of the very popular Pokemon in the metagame right now. Unfortunately, I don't really feel like I have the Pokemon I need, the offensive threats to be partnered with Xatu and Sableye. I believe Blastoise does a pretty good job, but yeah. Also, I am going to play like a complete moron. I was just really hoping he wouldn't go for Flamethrower, and amazingly my Ferrothorn survives it, which confirms that he is not Choice Specs. And because he isn't taking Life Orb damage, I am absolutely terrified that he is a Focus Sash lead Noivern, which is actually pretty cool. I'm going to sentence my Xatu to die, completely forgetting that this Zangoose is very, very clearly going to be faster than Xatu. So that's cool, but I don't know. I think I probably would have done it either way because like in our first match, I'm absolutely terrified of him using Sword Dance, which is funny because being terrified of him setting up or using any kind of indirect attack should have carried over to Sableye here. The temptation to Wisp it was so powerful, it overwhelmed me. I had to go for Will-O-Wisp, but I knew that he was going to pull something like this, so he does Toxic my Sableye, which is really unfortunate, because this team, as very, very, very flawed as it is, basically it is Diggersby and Sableye take on the world. As long as I have those two Pokemon, things are good. So I switch into a Shadow Sneak with Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, Iron Barbs plus Rocky Helmet is going to be too effective, and he's going to be taken out with all of the recoil plus the burn. I was hoping he would survive with a smidgen, and then I would have been able to get up Stealth Rocks, because his team does not want Stealth Rocks to be used. So I'm just going to leave Pharaoh in. He dies to Noivern's random attack, and then I go into Scarf Diggersby though, and I go for a return. I get a critical hit. Does that matter? Let's ask Charizard. Nope, no crit there. He still died. So Diggersby though. Hashtag. Yeah, Choice Scarf Diggersby, a little effective, slightly effective. I just need better teammates to go with it, because I'm not very good at team building. I have nice creative set ideas, but when it comes to team building, it is sink or swim. I just put a bunch of guys together and go with it. So I'm going to eat up an Avalanche, and that's fine. I'm going to stupidly go for the Will-O-Wisp, and this is where I get smart, actually. This turn is when I get smart. I'm thinking, okay, you're just going to switch back and forth between Avalugg and Zangoose and rack up some toxic damage. I see your game, so I'm going to go for a Wisp. He stays in, and uses Night Slash, which does not really that much at all, you know. He's got the Toxic-y boost, whatever, but I still take it pretty relatively well. So I guess the Will-O-Wisp lures him into a very false sense of security as he stays in and goes for a Sword Dance, and this is going to be a fatal flaw, because, my friend, as you saw a couple turns earlier, I carry the Foul Play, and I was hoping you would get greedy and do that. Which means bye-bye Zangoose. definitely the biggest threat to my team out of the way, and I appreciate that greatly. Unfortunately, or fortunately actually, I think I'm going to be taken down with the Toxic Poison, which gives me a free switch. Sableye basically did its job. You know, it did flying colors. I got all the badges, all of the medals. So now we're going to do a blind switch, going to Squitter, who is my choice Specs Galvantula, who happens to have Sticky Web in case I want to use it. Go for the Thunder, almost kills it in one shot, which is, you know, nice try, Galvantula. You can kind of exist, except not. He gets completely destroyed by a Dragon Pulse, which he must be Choice Specs, because that Galvantula is 6 IVs. It's completely flawless across the board, so that has to be Choice Specs, or it has to be the fault of Galvantula, the Pokemon, for having very low defense. Either or. But it doesn't matter, because Diggersby, though, is going to come in and U-turn and kill the Kingdra, and now I can go into Blastoise. And go for that Aura Sphere, should bring him down to his sturdy ability, and, you know, just take him out next turn, should be fine. Go for that Aura Sphere. He doesn't go down to his sturdy once again. Once again, Avalugg is impressing me. He's taking these special hits without even using his sturdy ability. I don't understand how this is happening, because his special defense is piss poor. What is it, like 40? It's incredible. So that, let me reiterate how perfect my Blastoise is. I believe it's 4 IV or whatever, but they're all in the right place. I am modest, max special attack, Mega Launcher, Aura Sphere does not kill an Avalugg, but anyway, that's gonna be the match. Very, very rough beginning. I felt like I couldn't really recover at all, but it turns out when you have Scarf Diggersby and Sableye, you can basically have infinite momentum, so I won anyway, and that's going to be the match. And don't forget to comment, because I love reading comments, and like it if you liked it. And yeah, until next time, I will see you later, YouTube.